Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Trick or Treat, and this movie came out in 2007, and this is a film that's been on my watch list for quite a while, and I thought it was good. I didn't love it like I'd hoped, but it was definitely something that I would call unique, and a film that is pretty well known for subverting expectations, and it does kind of have a comic book like feel to it. Not in a way that I found to be distracting, but rather in a way that felt complementary to the film. And this movie is pretty much just a bunch of individual stories that eventually combine into one greater story. And it all takes place on Halloween night. And that's all I'm going to say about the plot. And the movie overall was fun. This movie is directed by Michael Daugherty, if I pronounced that correctly. I never know if I'm pronouncing anyone's names correctly, but the only other movie I've seen from him is Godzilla King of the Monsters, which was not great, if you ask me. And this was a much better film than Godzilla King of the Monsters. It felt much more focused. It had like a much better idea of what it wanted to deliver, and it was much more successful. And I liked the performances and the directions the story took. And sadly, I was also kind of spoiled for this movie. Like, I knew certain things were coming. In a way, I was disappointed by that, but on the other hand, I really didn't feel as though I missed a whole lot, because when you do get to certain reveals, there isn't really a whole lot to them. Like, they're there, and it's mostly there for shock value, I feel. But for the most part, it didn't really leave much impact on me. I did like the humor in the movie. I thought this movie was pretty funny when it was trying to be funny. Would I say that I was scared at any points? Sadly, no. That's my least favorite aspect of the movie, is that I never found anything scary, but staying on my positives, I did like some of the characters, and there was this one girl, she was like an angel. She was kind of funny. Like the faces she would make. And she just looked irritated the entire time. Like, I was having fun with that character, but sadly, she's not in the movie too much. The first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes of this movie were my favorite parts of the movie. Everything in between, I can do without. It just felt unnecessary and just not what I would have wanted. And when I say that, I'm not saying that it was unsatisfying. I'm just saying that's where I was the most bored while watching this movie. Because I wasn't really attached to anything really, whether it be the story, the characters, or anything presentation-wise. Like, there just wasn't much for me, unfortunately. And this is also one of those movies where the shots were just way too close and tight, and I couldn't really see the location very well. Like, I can make out certain aspects of it, but not the whole thing. Lack of wide shots, let me see the location. And another issue that I had with this movie is that it also wastes a lot of time for a film that's basically an hour and a half. Like, how do you make an hour and a half movie feel long? Like, it was moving at such a brisk pace for the first 20 to 30 minutes. And then after that, it just stopped, and everything just went to a grinding halt, and we're just being shown a bunch of crap that I don't care about, and eventually we get to something that's a bit interesting to watch, and that's about all there is to it. And I guess one last criticism to say, even though this isn't really a huge thing, but I didn't find any of the deaths in this movie to be memorable. They happened, and that's all I can say. And that's about all I have to say about Trick or Treat. I enjoyed it enough. I liked the first 20 to 30 minutes, and the last 20 minutes were fun. So a good 40 to 50 minutes is in this movie, and the rest of it I can do without. I liked how the movie subverts expectations. It felt unique, and it was funny when it was trying to be funny. Some characters were interesting, and I just wish that they had more screen time. And the rest of the movie just didn't really work all that well for me. So, kind of a mixed bag, but I liked it and I would recommend it. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give Trick or Treat a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought Trick or Treat, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Sonic the Hedgehog. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.